Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel Made with Love. My name is Heather and just want again to say thanks to everybody who's subscribing. I'm at over 1,100 subscribers, so that was really impressive. Today I'm back in my kitchen. I've got my gingerbread house that I did yesterday, and I've let it, the icing all harden overnight. So now it is time to decorate. I'm just gonna move the camera down so you can see what I've got. So I've got to decorate. Made another batch of the icing. I've got some candies here. I've got whatever little packs of candies that were left in the pantry from Halloween. So I got the Swedish berries, some little Swedish fish, and the little fuzzy peach things. And I got some crushed candy canes, and I've got some uncrushed, candy canes. I got the mini ones. To crush my candy canes, you can either put them in a Ziploc bag and crush them with a meat mallet, but what I like to do is I like to crush them with my little mortar and pestle bowl. So makes it just so much easier. Just take a handful of candy canes, just put them in and just a few seconds. And you get a nice fine powder. You can crush them as much or as little as you want. So the first thing I'm going to do is I want to ice the roof. So I'm going to just put some icing here on the roof. And I'm going to just sprinkle in the candy canes on top. So I've never made it from scratch before. This is my first year of ever making gingerbread house from scratch. So I'm just going to sprinkle the crushed candy canes on top. I'm just going to tap them down a little. Just make sure that they're going to stay in place. That. My icing is not thick enough to pipe. I would put it in a piping bag and pipe it, but my icing is just not thick enough. I added all the icing sugar I had, and I ran out of cream of tartar, so don't know how to make it any thicker. I'm just going to fix this side here. Anywhere where there's gaps in the sides, I'm just trying to fill them in with some of this icing. Slowly, but it just wants to run. If I can just kind of make some of the, just doesn't look like there's such a big gap, because this right here was a full gap. I've got another gap over on this side of the roof where the roof meets this piece here. I've got this big cut out right there. So again, I'm just going to take some of this icing and I'm just going to try to fill it in, just kind of hide that. I'm just going to spread icing across there just to kind of hide it, and then I'm going to spread icing across the whole roof on both sides. I'm just going to kind of hide some of the imperfections that are in my gingerbread house. So I use my finger, just kind of spread it up and try to fill in any of the gaps here. Just get a nice coating so my roof will all be white and covered with snow. And so I'm going to do both sides like that. I'm using my finger because I can't reach the spatulas at the moment. So you take the spoon, back of the spoon, and you kind of make the ridges in the roof. I will say, however the cookies look, they taste really good. I've been eating with the dough I made, because I had made basically a batch and a half of the gingerbread dough. I was able to make almost 30 little mini gingerbread men. So I've been really enjoying eating those the last couple of days. Just gonna get some more icing here on this roof part here. And if it's a little bit thicker in spots and thinner in spots, that actually looks like real snow. Now I'm gonna do this side here. I'm gonna leave it like this. I don't think I'm gonna put quite so much icing on this side, because this side was actually a lot nicer looking. I'm still gonna just put some icing on the roof. I won't have to use as much icing on this side as I did on the other side, because this one is a little bit smoother. And then I'm not going to be decorating the two other sides, because the way I'm going to have it displayed, I'm just going to have it seen by this side is what I'm going to have people seeing when I have it up on display. So I'm not going to worry about this back part or this side part for right now. I'm just going to concentrate on decorating this side here. Looks the nicest overall. You get the spoon kind of going different ways. You kind of get this little swirl effect. While I was icing, all this icing yesterday was all dripping down, so it almost covered this whole front of this house. So I'm just might as well just finish doing that here. There's a little bit of this. That way it all is white. It won't take long because most of this got already covered in icing. So this side of the house is now all covered in icing. So now I'm ready to just finish decorating just this side. Got icing dripping down the back of the house. Okay, so I'm going to start with the little berries. So I'm just going to dip them in the icing. I'm just going to go back and forth between the red and the orange. I think there's enough icing on the roof right now. Oops. Now see, the icing there is dried, so just gotta add some. Just gonna dip each of the candies into the icing and then add it onto the roof. Never stopped. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep decorating this roof with the candy here. I'm just gonna go right across using the red Swedish berries and the little peach berries. kind of look like Christmas lights. So I'm just gonna go around the top, and I'm gonna do another row across the bottom, and maybe I'll have enough to go across the sides. And then for the door, I'm gonna take 2 of these candy canes, which I guess I haven't unwrapped yet. I'm gonna make the doorway with the candy canes. So that's okay, because I'd have to break it anyways. Just use another little candy cane here. Thought I had unwrapped a couple, but I guess I forgot. So for the doorway, yes, I'm just gonna get some icing on the candy cane like that, and just stick it right above where the door would be. And then I got this one, these 2 little straight pieces, so I'll just put icing on those and put them just kind of under. Just slide right there and right there. Look at this. So we've got the doorway of the house made with 2 small candy canes, and same with around the window. So I'm just gonna have to open a couple more. Actually, no, I've got broken candy canes here. So I've got some broken candy cane pieces. So what I do is every year I take the candy canes off the tree and I save them for next year, and if they are broken, I just unwrap them. I just throw them in a Ziploc bag, and that's what I used for my crushed candy canes for the next year's Christmas baking. So this one I'm going to put a chunk of red candy cane there, or cake. Yeah, these ones are pink, so I'm going to put a pink one there. Pink candy cane on this side, and I'm going to do this rainbow candy cane across the top. And some more of the rainbow candy canes. So another, got this here, stick another candy cane there. So I've got the, this up. So I've got candy canes going around where the window and the door is. So I said I'm just going to keep using up these other candies doing around the roof, and when I get that done, then I'll be back to show you what it looks like. Okay, so here is the finished side of my gingerbread house. Just gonna lift it up. The roof is sliding. I think I've got too much icing on the top, but all the decorations are sliding down. But I think it's okay. This is the first time I've ever made a gingerbread house from scratch. I had to bake the dough. I had to, cut out all the pieces. I had to let them dry completely overnight. Then I had to make the icing and assemble it, and then to decorate it. So this is what my gingerbread house looks like. I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who's been watching my videos and subscribing, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.